Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. It's another day for VTuber SummerSlam 2026. We're raising money for Gamers Outreach, which provides a sense of joy and normalcy in lives of hospitalized kids by giving them gaming stuff. Being a little bit more through the commands at the bottom here. Yeah, playing more Mewgenics today. Last time we played this, we beat up a certain someone, took the future tech cannon and slapped it on a chaos monster, and unlocked Infinity in the process. And yeah, as you guessed, that's where we're going to be going today. Final area of the game, I think, actually, so we may or may not be very close to the end. So yeah, time to go see what we're sending out first. Did I take a look at the new generation for last time? Let's do a quick recap. Let's see, Ronnie. Pretty flimsy, but you got good strength at least. Or at least, yeah, intelligence and charisma, okay. And mutations. Prophetic Linda. Not liking those two fours, to be honest, might send you off. Artist you got friend or foe, which is nice, and 3/7, so I'll keep you around, I guess. Miley, you have fighter, good constitution, and the parrot and the leech eyes. Majora, ooh, nice. We got that buddy in here. Let's see, two 7s. Stasis, what do you got for the, oh, I thought you had a mouth mutation. Guess I was wrong. Thought that wasn't bad for Thorns, so you could make a decent tank with your constitution. Mabley, let's see, you've got 1/7, 3 6s, self-heal. Boss Rog, you're 6 and 5, so I may send you off, we'll see. Niera, you got Path of Butcher and 3 7s. 2 7s, ooh, Mutilate is nice. Letty, you've got 2 7s. Katia, let's see, you're pretty inbred, who are your parents? Okay, Thrashio and Kara, where are those two? You get up here. And where were you again? Oh yeah, they had twins, okay. We're sending both of you on for the Tink, as you're a little too inbred for my liking. Yeah, I'm just gonna do like the sorting out and figuring stuff out, and then we'll get working on the run and chatting about stuff. Macy, not bad, half a druid. Galileo, you're slow, but you do have 2 moves at the start. 2 7s, so I guess I can keep you. And now we're back to the adults, so let's see, we're going to be setting off to the infinite. So who hasn't gone out yet? Doesn't look like you have. You're a little bit slow, but you've got decent stats, so I guess I could take you as Pale, maybe make you Butcher. Nezo, you're not super amazing. I can send you on over to, that's right, to Tracy. Because you are getting some old cats that haven't really done much. And how about you? You are... I'll get you out as well, because we do gotta get rid of a few cats as well.
Are you tired of being
What's he got? Mew?
Tired of getting chased by the cops all the time and...
Oh, you're pretty beefy. I can make you fight
just
Butcher.
a big dork. Well, call the law offices of Jaborski, Gluehorse, and Stumpcock, and they'll...
There you are. Here's Mew.
Win. Do it.
Definitely be a punchy type. Well, they do fly when hit, which could be an issue, but we can work with that.
Yeah, you heard him. Just win it.
Yeah, just win. Just win, forehead.
For you, it's called Calamine Smoothie.
So let's see. Alright, don't think we have anything in the shops that I wanted. And the binoculars are nice, but our inventory is pretty full up already. So who do we got? I want to get, like, you know, the usuals. Although there is one completion mark I don't have for Act 3 yet, which is Psychic in the End. So, yeah, the end. So you may think about that, but I want to see what we got first, so... You're definitely a bit of an up-close and personal type, but make you a cleric, actually, with your stats. Alright, who's the other one? Mew? And again, you could also be the cleric as well, since you have has a good charisma. I think I'll go with the Mew for being the might, or the other one being the cleric. I think. Besides, at least that cleric can throw a big punch if needed. Let's look for someone good with range. So I want to get a good hunter out, I think. Wait, and I think he'll be good because he can swat enemies away. And who we want for last one? Maybe someone who's got like a... We've got a lot of good stats here, good mix. So I guess I could take you, Aquist. Alright, so let's see what we got for our classes again. Let's see. You're gonna be the cleric. You will be a fighter. No, butcher. Yeah, the two. Got this guy who looks angry and has like the mouth like he sucked on a lemon. No wonder he looks so grumpy. Alright, you'll make about... Well, actually you have good range, but then again... Yeah, I'll make you the range hunter and you be the druid because your stats go to the crow as well, so your strong offense would be good for that. And I see how ability smacks if it gets too close, so that works. Now for gear. Let's see, what do we want for Butcher, who's not actually that great at tanking because they fly away, but it works. Ooh, they got a thing for rot. Let's see if we have anything that can inflict that. I'm not sure if I see anything for that in my inventory, but we'll take a peek. Ooh, I could sacrifice your charisma for rot. Yeah, I think I'll do that. You're going to be rot maxing this time with Lord of the Flies. Now next is hat and eyes. What do you got for hats? Ancestor's Skull could be good for you since you're melee. Yeah. Alright, next for the face slot, what do you got for face stuff? Yeah. Bear Trap, that could be good if you're going to be tanking. Then again, you're going to just like get hit and fly away, so that's maybe not as good. I'm actually putting a cleric, but we'll see what else you got first. And again, that could be good, because then you can hit back enemies that hit you. Even if that is like the ninja set, which is... What's that do again? Okay, start back with bonus attack, which is fine. I caught that noise you're making. And right, for you, what do we want for your last thing? Oh, I could give you Super Bandage just to fix that jinx, but we'll see about what your stats look like. Or what gear we have. Yeah, I think we'll give you the turkey just to have some healing. Alright, let's look at your skills. Okay, heal and hurt friends, heal a bit more. Respawn flower tiles. Allies get damage when your familiars kill something. Okay, that's gonna be something we want to focus on then. You got flies and spin attack. You got a bear trap, and also you gain more range of damage if you don't move. But yeah, for your last thing, we'll give you... We'll just give you some bird feed for now. Just get some good stuff. Maybe find some better stuff along the way. We'll see. Alright, Cleric. Let's see. Again, you're pretty tanky, but so I could give you the bear trap. Just so something hits you, you'll actually take damage from it. Let's see the gear. Hat and necklace. For your hat, let's go with... Let's go with the Zukin, I guess. And for your other thing... Yeah, I was just trying to see if I had any item slots there, but or any sets there, but doesn't look like it. How about Water Feeder? Alright, Druid, what do you want for you? Alright, forgot about weapons. What ones do we have? I could get that too just for some movement, I guess. Like a little stat stick who can smack stuff if it gets a little too close. Alright, Druid, what do you get? We're gonna give you... Hang on, checking to see if I had a tin hat, because I saw the rage juice and thought something that would be fun with it. Because I think the tin hat prevents like, madness if you're wearing it, so you could just string this and be fine. But it doesn't seem like we have that, so we're gonna have to skip that for now. Let's see, what do we want to give you, Pawhest?
Yeah.
Might give you Bishop just for movement. Actually, better idea. We'll give you Warp for that, so that way you can place one of these two. Probably randomize. Now for your other gear, what do we want? This does become familiar, so I think we could wear that. The Phantom Mask. You can wear the Fanny Pack, I guess. And finally, for hats, what do you got for cool hat? Nearly as much as I thought. I don't want the Crown of Pestilence. I'm kind of saving the Crown of Chaos for a collarless run. How about that for now? Sure. So that does fit with you being like a druid / hippie type. What else do you want? How about give you this, since it does give a bit of defense if you haven't used it yet. And yeah, just thinking of who could use the intelligence. Yeah, I think the druid could use it. There you go. Have yourself a little cat in hat.
Yeah.
All right, finally, Wayne. Party time. Excellent. If you staff of fire, just because so you can have something in that slot. I want to keep like this the shotgun for the when we go next time you gotta tinker with Hone or Blacksmith, whatever it is. And I know you're the kind where you're supposed to not move around, but we're gonna get you taking that for instead. No infestation for now. Yeah, the bird head. And right now, hat and face. I'll keep the Ultra Vision 3000. Can only use it once, but our basic tackle mark stuff. Yeah, I think we got that from one of Dr. Beanie's quests. And nothing else I want to put in hat slot as far as I can tell. Yeah, I think we're good now. Alright, lock in. We're going to infinity and beyond.
Yeah.
Eat the bones. Yummy. Yeah, I hope you've been going good with the VTuber Summer Slam so far. Haven't got any donations yet, so, you know, you could be the first. Oh, what's this? Reflects all damage, takes 2 damage, reflects projectile. Okay, didn't know these guys could spawn with leap buffs now. Did I accidentally turn the game up hard mode or something? Huh. And yeah, you're also like a champion, so you move 2 spaces per every round, so let's see. You move, yeah, you have 4 moves, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could probably move just up here and then they'll be right in range. Here's the rest of these guys, let's see. Yeah, let's just try and move into the Stacy. Alright, also gives stat ups. Uh-oh. That's a little worrying. Right, I got an idea. Alright, maybe this will reflect it. Uh-oh. Right. Let's just kill this one first so it doesn't... the second turn. And let's see if I can warp. What can I do here? Okay, side slash is a lot bigger than I thought it would be, so let's go with... give you some of that. Hopefully just go for the Rotfly. Uh-oh, they're coming after... you're getting charmed. And luckily the Stacy's kind of dumb, so she's gonna go give that corpse a kiss. Alright, we don't have enough range to get any of these guys, so... Or if I go here, I don't think he can get us. Oh, right, Strum, that's what was going after him. Yeah, no donations so far, but, you know, you could be the first, and unfortunately there is a little bit of a thing where I don't actually have the, Bean Boozled beans yet, because it turns out my dad forgot to order them. So they are gonna, so I'm probably just gonna do, like, squats instead of someone would have gotten a Bean Boozled bean. You know, it just seems fair. Right? That you guys get to still get something out of it. Alright. I'm gonna move here-ish, because I think they'll get us away from your attacks. Yeah, sadly we are gonna get some charmed against us, but... Luckily Mew Mew's a bit distracted. Okay, good. There goes the Elite Stacy. Now we can shoot the other ones. Let's see. Yeah, I can warp here and smack you around. Ooh, nice hit. Sing to our allies and then get back in position. Not bad. But yeah, we definitely want to get you some sort of movement activity ability, even though you do have the bonus moves. Because you're a pretty slow boy right now. And also maybe get you some extra attacks, you can really make use of the mark ability you have as well. That'll be extra useful. But yeah, I think our next plan... I know that the Steam sale's actually tomorrow next, so we're gonna have to think about what I'm gonna be playing on Friday. Probably have to see what the sale has and grab some from there. Ooh, stimulants, that'll definitely help out with speed. And intelligence later on. But yeah, mainly I'm just thinking about waiting to figure out what the what's going on sale before I buy any, figure out what I want to buy. Oh, a Paw Hurstler's Curse. That is give unit less luck. I'm not really sure how useful luck is for enemies, so I'll just replace it with randomize. We will probably replace it later, but it's something, I guess. Alright, 2 Stacys and a lot of kittens. And yeah, just quickly checking to see how close these kittens can get. Just so we can make sure they don't get us at all. Or even worse, that the Stacys can't get us. Alright. Move here and grab this one. Nice. Yeah, definitely. Also, speaking of new games, Happy Deltarune Chapter 5 Day. It just came out like an hour or two ago, so I'm sure a lot of people are going to be watching that instead of this. But you know, still doing this for the kids and all that. You know, always let's help out. You guys are okay. You can use topping off. There you go. Yeah, I definitely still got to catch up on that game as well as Undertale itself. I did hear that there's gonna be like 7 different chapters of it, so you know, maybe around the time Chapter 6 come out would be the best time to like get really caught up if I haven't at that point. Again, I think the big issue for me is the case of like whether I want to stream it or not, because I know some people can be very vocal about how you're supposed to play Undertale, so I may or may not want to. Probably don't want to deal with those kinds of people. All right, let's see. If I move you there, I can get the kitten and flutter back. So I'm pretty sure you can get in range if I do that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play it, of course. A lot of people just like super pumped about it and all that. Yeah, let's go for you. I could big punch if I had the range, but you're just off it, so let's just give the strike team a bit more stimulants, I guess. You know, I think the Scrappers things would have worked out well with this because of the fact that the piano mask popping off counts as breaking. Oh well. That's an observation for later. Hey, Gamers Outreach, welcome on in. Hope you're doing good today. Just started a stream like 20 minutes ago. We're pretty late into the game act right now, but Mewgenics is going good so far. Currently no deaths this run. And only on like the second part of the first area, so it's going well. And yeah, we're gonna have to think of the issue of which way we want to go once we get here. Once you get to the end here, because you have two paths to the new area. The question is, do you want to fight dinosaurs or robots? And by robots, I of course mean robots that believe in some old 1940s ideology. And as you know how this game is, Edmund McMillan and all that, but I'm fish. That right. And you also apparently people finally got to see the Amazing Digital Circus episode 9 on YouTube now. Obviously, I'm avoiding spoilers. I'm not going to spoil anything about it, but let's see. Let's go Infest, I guess, because Rainwalk needs grass or water. I'm not sure how much that's going to be in the Infinite. Oh, by the way, what's this? Double cast on 1 or 2 mana. Don't see anything that can use it yet, but we'll keep an eye on it. Ooh, Bionic Skull Plate, that's fast but fragile. Oh, you could use it. There you go. That solves your speed problem. Oh. And you've got Lightning Storm and Rain. Okay, so that's good to remember. In case we find Stacy as the boss. Anyway, got Nerdlinger here. We're gonna have to go take this turn out. Let's see. Just enough range. Ooh, Hummingbird. Hang on. I'm not sure what that is, but I'll take it. Yeah, currently thinking. Let's see. Oop. Speed up the hunter just a little bit. Or, you know, Butcher. And let's get him to get over here. Come here, nerd. Ooh, he also got a crit, actually. We've actually put him right into his mech suit phase, it looks like, just judging by the fact this little picture came up there. Oh, never mind. He's confused and completely failed to use his mech suit. Well, that's handy. Now, can we kill him before he hops in it, though? I don't think we can. Actually, wait, let me see. Nope. Very close, though. Oh, never mind. I think the fly popped out and hit him or something. That went very well. Didn't even get into his big ol' mech suit. Alright, this is what we want. Squirrel Squad. And we're gonna replace it with Recurse with that. The thing is that these are baby squirrels, so you don't get the multi-attack is the one thing. Oh, shoehorn. Okay. So it gives someone more and more speed over time. Unfortunately, I'm thinking no one really needs it right now. Especially since you have stimulants available. Then again, I can give it to you for now, because fire isn't going to be working right now with Thunderstorm. And alright, Necronomicon of summoning zombies which may or may not have madness. Okay, it's got some Spun Cats. I see a green one, and 2 infested we want to get rid of ASAP. Or they give us some more parasites. Alright, we actually have the bonus move, so we can do this. Get rid of you, so that's 1 down. They'll cut the game eat, but I like those. I'm fine with those guys more than the guys that can break our equipment or replace it with parasites. There we go. Yeah, like I was saying with the Amazing Digital Circus, I haven't seen any spoilers on the big spoilers on the episode, except just like a little bit of fan art regarding one certain character. And I'm not going to say which one in case you haven't seen it, but happy Pride Month, by the way. Totally coincidental thing I'm saying. Has nothing to do with what with the amazing digital circus at all. Smiley face. Yes, also speaking of like the games you do have Next Fest is pretty good this year. I was lucky able to find a lot of games that didn't have too much Jenny item, if at all. Let me go look at them again real quick while we're fighting here. Yeah, I definitely had like a lot more that I played off the screen because there were a lot of good ones that couldn't get all of them, but let's see where we looked at them. Oh yeah, Mecha Chameleon. I heard that's a fun looking one. Kind of like prop hunt, but you're painting yourselves instead of a fight. Instead of like disguising as animals and stuff. And yeah, it's find the crows up here because he's gonna take the parasite shot. Let's see. A little bit further down. Oop. Yeah, go get him, Fanto. He is a distraction. Okay, a little bit further down. Yeah, there we go. Let's double check what's going on here. Oh, Parasite Cat died, nice. Must die when I was looking away. So how are you looking health-wise? You'll get one of the charming guys. Yeah, take aim is nice, but it's kind of hard to use, I feel like, because you're always on the move, generally. There you go. Oh, some peace face pain. I think it's like if you don't use your attack, you gain a bit of holy shield, if I remember correctly. Alright, 36, 19, 19. In that case, pump up the speed. And now Butcher, go for... Oh, I just realized you're going to be a little close, unfortunately. In that case, just wait there. Oh, face that way, please. Thank you. Yeah, I do not want my guys getting charmed at all, so you're just gonna have to wait a turn to do anything. There we go. Now we can get our squirrels out. Go for nuts, kids. Obvious joke is obvious, but I'm gonna use it all the time. Alright. Okay, we can't actually kill the Gammy because he's kind of surrounded, so instead surrounds Stacy and gets some hits in on her. The also baby squirrels only have 1 health as well, which I think is the same as the usual squirrel, but as you can see they only hit once, so the stat buffs aren't nearly as good on them as they are for the regular squirrels, so we're definitely going to upgrade this at some point. Nope. Oh, that works. Thanks, Lightning. Yeah, let me just look through the next Fest demos I played. There was Tanuki, Pawn Summer, that was a cute one. Little BMXing game where you're driving around town with BMX bikes, delivering letters and such. That'd be a very cute one. There's Gossamer Matrix was kind of cool. Mainly fell for it because of its like weird art style and like the tactile like, games you have to do stuff like reload your gun, eat candy to heal up and such. There's Truckoon, which is that new game from Strange Scaffold. Definitely a very funny one. Looking forward to the full thing. Okay, you have a little bit more health left, so shoot some bug at you. Bug you. Yeah, definitely know that they're from Space Warlord Baby Trading Simulator. That's definitely a fun one. I still usually find myself playing the daily run of that game. Just so I can have a brief burst of shouting in a game about buying and selling, and let's see. This does give us a bit of movement, so I think this might be good. Even if it does hurt us. It's also movement and damage. Oh, right. Okay, so it just means you don't hurt the allies with your attacks. Okay. Ooh, Heavy Mace. I think that's one of the rare items. Ooh, very rare. -6 move, though. Knockback 2 that deals damage equal to your strength. Legion deals double damage to units with shield. Ooh. Again, the issue is that it makes us very, very slow. But it could be very good. I might hold on to it for a bit for now so we can see if we can get more speed on some stuff, folks, but we'll hang on to that. Alright, what's in the grate? Okay, new event? Beepus is best. And it gives hammer. Beepus, Beepus, Beepus. Oh right, this is the Tinker weapon, which gives you can fix your items. Okay. That's cool. And yeah, then what I was looking at was Dupree, which is basically... Alright, what do you got? Psychic, you're a thief, I think. And a butcher. So let's go try and kill the Psychic first, since he can hit us from anywhere. There we go. If you don't know this game, you can sort of tell by the colors which class they represent. Like, I'm pretty sure this is a butcher because he's bright red. And that's a... No, that's a tank, actually. Tank's a little less of a bright yellow. And these guys just have some kind of random spells used from like 1 of 6 spells. I think we can get this one, though. Smack him once and give him a big punch. One of my cats is singing. We've got a whole bunch of weird moves, but they're not too dangerous, I want to say, compared to some of the other guys. And yeah, let's get this guy here so they do random debuffs with their attacks, so probably the best to just get rid of them now before they do anything that's super nasty. And you get blown away a bit. Just that bit of extra damage. Alright. Yeah, I think we have this. Again, Dr. Cat isn't too nasty, in my opinion. But yeah, what else do we do this week? Or last week, I mean. Right, there was the Wednesday stream with, let's see, One Coin Museum. It was alright. One of those cozy games which ultimately doesn't feel like it caught my attention and kind of lost interest in it partway through, I guess. It is worth noting that Reduce is actually a move that can only be used once normally, but I guess you can use it multiple times. Just like a minor thing of consideration, but nothing too dangerous. Especially as long as you make sure to get them before they use it too many times. Alright, smack him around and punch him in the face. Hey, Retrospace, that was cool, and basically like a 1970s... Alright, let's see what we got. How about sharing is caring, I guess, for now. Not like super what I want, but it's fine. Because we're not fighting Spewer, but rain does make it a bit easier if he gets the lava out. So that'd be good. Nice, got the bird head, that's a nice one. Basic attack is Soul Link. You know... Yeah, I'm gonna give that to you, so now we have 2 people inflicting Soul Link. Okay, that's Switch, which is switch positions with any unit. Could be good if we need to give someone like a movement skill of some sort. Alright, what's the shop got? A grenade, or candies, obviously. Let's go with... Let's go with Feral. Let's give you a bit more damage.
Yeah.
Not what I'd go for, but it's something. Alright, do you want the grenade? I think I'm good. Alright, let me think a bit about where we want to go first. So again, we can go to either the end or the future. Or the end or the Jurassic. I feel like I want to go to the end, so we'll go... So yeah, I think this will be good for us. Mainly just worried because with Lord Bunga, he has like an instant kill attack and as well as causing head trauma through our cats, which would be bad if we get to the infinite. Anyway, here's Theor. He's from one of Edmund McMillan's older games, if you don't know. Puzzle game by the same name, back when Flash was a big thing. Alright. Yeah, I realized they run up to him and I realized that doing this will make him suck us in. Alright, we can actually use our Thrash already here. Okay, that works somewhat. You are bleeding now, which isn't great, but... Anyway, all you folks in chat, please enjoy the lyrics of the song. Talking about all the horrible things that go on this lab, and with a very, very cheerful tone. But yeah, his thing is that he tries to eat these pills which heal him and change his abilities. His basic attack. Ooh, actually, I know what to do. Okay, not quite enough. The poking, the prodding, the endless pain and sobbing. Yeah, I've always had trouble with this guy, but he might be able to, should be able to go fairly easy this time. Hey, if I pull him in, he's gonna suck me up. Okay, good. Oh, nice confusion as well. That's gonna help do some extra damage. And keep him getting more out. Get him, Fanto. Good job. Hybrid Mask isn't that great, but I'll take it. Alright, Retrospace is cool. How to Kill a Fly. That was an interesting game. Basically like a... sort of like an adventure game in a way, where you're like walking around trying to find the right words that people say to you to repeat them to others' progress. I did have like a weird bug with the game where everything was way darker than it should have been. I'm not sure why it was like that, but... Alright, let's get you some healing as well, because you're pretty bad from standing in the goo. Oh right, forgot about sharing as caring. Alright, first get some scrolls out for some extra guys, and then barrel attack. Ooh, nice crit. Right on your nuts and on your nipples. Ah, yeah, that not part of the song, of course. Let's see. None of these are super amazing in my opinion, but let's go with about E-Hook, I guess. Yeah, I know those are super amazing ones. You can't get better ones, but it's something, I guess. Alright, what do you get there? Yeah, that makes you work better since this place is better for... Next place you're going to is better for melee guys, and also, you are the kind of the familiar guys, so that works well with you. Yeah, bonus attack and poison 1 is... it's okay. Alright, time for the future, everyone. If folks haven't seen what the future is like, I've got some bad news for you. Alright, let me just see who mutates in this cutscene. Okay, looks like the Butcher's gonna get something. Yep, this is the future, everybody. More like DOS future. Okay, let's see. Basic attack these water tiles. Huh. Honestly, if we had that fish move, that little thing you had, it might have been good, but not an amazing one. But at least you have like those fun little axolotl things now. Those are cute. Oh boy, got 2 of these guys, squirrels, the hanging bot. Those guys suck. So let's see, definitely gonna speed us up a bit so we can rush these guys down, because... Alright, okay, you only get 1 move per turn, just making sure. So far, everyone's out of range, so we're just gonna let them come to us. Yeah, I definitely want you to get more charisma so you can actually use some of your moves. Because I realize that's a big issue with the fish necklace. That just tanks your charisma. Alright. You do not have any ability to hit anyone so far, so... Throw down a bear trap or 2. Or just 1. Alright, these guys take carps as well, so nothing they do. Alright, Bird, you're up. I'm gonna be trying to work on this Dr. Bot. Because they can heal each other, which really, really sucks. We just want to break them down as quick as possible.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Right, we do not have... Actually got an idea. Move here, warp over here to hit the hanging bot. Ooh, nice crit. And get back. Yeah, these guys are annoying because they basically hide back up in the ceiling when they're hit. They spawn these guys. I think is what that means by spawn invaders. And its melee attack basically paralyzes you. You have to spend mana to break out of it. Oh yeah, I also forgot the Dr. Bots are summoners as well, except they aren't bad enough. Summoning, healing, and they can heal each other. Luckily their AI isn't too smart because they'll sometimes just try to heal corpses. Like you saw with those Stacy bots. But still a pain. Alright. Big punch. And smack them with your object. And one more hit. There's one down. And yes, he did exactly what you thought he did. Like I said, this place we're in is not a fun... This future's not a fun future. Oh, I can't grab food with that. Cool. Alright, if he's gonna be distracted with that, then we'll have time working on these guys. Yeah, it's not much, but Infested does give us like some allies that pop out when he dies, so that's nice. Here we go. Now just two more spiders that we can deal with. I keep forgetting that these things explode when they die, which is also a bit of a pain. But these spiders should have this one down. Or not really, okay. I'm gonna take a little bit more. Oh, alright, the bird. Can you kill it, or is it gonna run off? Oh well. Alright, last one. Notice the last that day was Torment Hexes, which is fun match 3. Let's see. One more crits or... Let's go with Quiver, because then I can like get more marks if I need to. Remember, a basic attack does inflict a mark, which is very nice. Ooh, green goo, yummy.
Wow.
Alright, what'd you get? I think you got the weird mouth mutation. You have like a cat mouth for a cat face for a mouth, which is kind of interesting. Is like that tiny little mouth of yours eats and has like little eyes above it or what? Oh well. Yeah, still want more charisma because I really, really want to be able to use more skills than just, you know, toast, which is really nothing. Alright, let's see. Cats and bots and the shooters. Yeah, shoot spot. Let's see. Yeah, the other thing is that they'll use their bullets if we don't... At the end of the round if we don't stop them first, so... Let's just give a bit of speed to you and move back in case you do get shooting. Alright, just pull one in. Come here, you. Get over here. And yeah, they also shoot if you hit an ally. There's like one or two enemies that do something like that. Okay. Okay, you're taking damage, but these guys are out of ammo, which is good because they'll just use the nail round anyway. Plus, they get like a little reload at the end of the rounds. That also gives them backflip. So we're just gonna heal up a bit now.
Meow.
Good job, team. That's one of these cats and bots down. Alright, what other demos did I play? Let's see. Oh yeah, Fruit Bear, that was an interesting one. Kind of like a Suika game roguelike. It seemed pretty fun, although I do wish there was like a bit more of a tutorial for stuff in that game. And yes, you could say that it's Suika game. What's there to tutorialize about? Well, there's definitely some stuff I would have liked to have known in that game. Alright. You definitely need healing after all that. Good job, buddy. Alright, the cats and bots are now getting into range, so... If I shoot here, I think we won't take damage. I think. Also, what's nice about the, mark is that okay, you're gonna have to take a bit more damage from the team, buddy. Because that lets us bypass the shields they have. Because a lot of these robo enemies have shields in this area. Now let's take care of this one. I think their thing is that to go for the low health enemies to do big hits on them, but if any other enemies get in the way, they'll use a suplex attack on them. And yeah, just using air blast to get rid of his backflip. Basically means if I attack him, he tries to move one space away to hopefully avoid damage. Alright, Squirrel Squad out. Heal you up a bit. And rally the troops. Waste your backflip. And RC guys, go for this cats and bots nuts. And bolts too. It's a robot after all. Alright. And whilst there was... Alright. Hyper Bunbuster, Rocket Hammer, Action. That was a cute little arcade game. Stuff feels like one of those old arcade games where you just like run around hitting stuff with a hammer, trying to rack up massive combos of points. Alright. Time to get rid of this cats and bot now. Okay, that's gonna hurt, but we can tank it. Yeah, sadly, friend or foe can't hit ourselves, so we're just gonna have to wait on that. And just focus on the shoot spots. Of course, it decided to move to the space I can't get to. Probably should use the shoehorn first. And right, let's get these guys at least use up their special abilities. You too. Yeah, again, I think with Squirrel Squad, the main thing is just that you got a lot of little guys that can take hits and such. That definitely could be more helpful. If I get an upgrade on them. Alright, flutter a bit closer. Alright. Nice, okay. One more left. Okay, warp here and then we give him the business. Including smack him right into that bear trap. There we go. Alright, what do you want? How about some Constitution? You are a little bit low on that stat, so I feel like that'd be good. It's like one of those stats which is good for everybody because, you know, you don't want to get downed. Mundane Stone, what's that do? Basic attack is increased by your Lotus stat -2. Okay, so... Interesting. Make some water quick, I'm getting a bit thirsty. Actually,
Meow.
Okay, I'm gonna give this a try. I want to see what happens if you do the Mundane Stone with the singing thing, because it has one, but it didn't see like a chain with the melee attack / heal, actually. Yeah, it's not saying anything about that, so... Let's try giving it to you to see how the healing looks.
Ow.
We'll have to take a bit of damage first, but in order to see the full healing, but... Alright, let's smash this computer. Hello, it says. No, it says. Yeah, I guess it doesn't like getting smashed. Yeah, I said smash, it said pass. Alright, Zap House is a bit of a pain. He's fast, his moves can stun, and you can only like hit him once every time he comes down. Alright, let's at least get some speed on everyone so we can hopefully catch him. Ooh, you need your healing, definitely. Yeah, I'm not Oh, I realized she just killed someone as well, so now your attack can be even stronger. Yeah, I just killed a bird there. I can see the medium food from where that bird died. Alright, okay. Okay, he's marked, but bad news is now he's in hiding, so he's gonna come down here.
Ow.
Yeah, I think this is like one of the big reasons he's annoying, so often he just like hides in the ceiling, basically.
Ow.
Alright, let's see how the healing looks.
Meow.
Okay, there we go. We're getting some healing from the Mundane Stone. Okay, I'm liking this. Might have been better on someone who could have hit Zaphauser, but it's something. Alright, there we go. We can't catch him this turn. That's good. Because he'll do like this sort of these diagonals if someone hits him. Otherwise, he just hits every how do they call it? So I was at the same parity as his own, so like here he'd hit all the white tiles if he attacked. What else sucks about this means I can't really get a good mark off on him. But we got something we can do at least. We're doing some damage at least.
Ow.
I think that'll reach him and I can still hit him without him running away. Okay, good. Nice hit. And I do realize the water tiles are going to be a bit an issue if we keep this battle up for too long, because water's conductive, if you haven't heard. Alright. Squirrel Squad is going to be super useful, so let's just go for a bit of boost. Oh, nice counter. How are people looking? Everyone's healthy, good, so let's just go some buff. Alright, also from that day I was talking about, there was... Oop, I think I might have scrolled away for a second looking at other stuff. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I moved up that just looked at a game that a friend of mine played for the first time. Let's see. I see a friend of mine has got Tribal Hunter now. Bought Tribal Hunter. That's gonna be something to tease him about. So I remember I did a playthrough of that because of a Papa Barks charity incentive. I did hear that the dev is... Oh shoot, I realized I moved it too close. Actually, wait. Oh wait, that caused him to warp away. Oh well. I did hear the dev is making that Melonsoft or something is making another game, one about yokai or something. I did try looking for their social media, but I couldn't find it again, so... I don't know, I'll have to try looking more sometime. Because you can probably understand I don't go looking at that sort of art that much, but... It's not usually my, thing, as some people would call it. Alright. That power's getting weak. Okay, one more turn should do it. Oh, there you are. Nice, we can fit in right here. There we go. Not sure if Zapdos should not anything other than just kind of looking like the SS. I know the other guy, Dr. Mangler or something, is supposed to be based off of Joseph Mengele or something. Some big SS guy. Let's go with more Prism at the start. For better cap. Alright, what do you got for us, Robot Tracy? Medical hat, I'm not sure what that's supposed to be there. Basic attack is bleed, that's fun, but... I don't think about that. I'll take the rare candy for now.
Yeah.
There we go, get some charisma on you. Now you can probably use your spin slash attack. Yeah, now I gotta go looking up because now I'm just thinking about that guy. Okay, we've got the TV here, the furniture bot, which just like restricts your actions whenever it moves. Oh yeah, 2 Dr. Bots, 2 even better, so... Very fun round so far. Let's see. Yeah, and they're elite so they can heal each other a lot every time they...
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. We may have to let that live for a little bit just so we'll focus on these guys. Okay, not quite, but definitely some good damage. Just gotta remember to get someone up here to break that TV. Because basically whenever it attacks, it like prevents you from moving, using basic attacks, or using spells. And if you hit it, it deactivates its it deactivates its effect until next time it moves.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Definitely going after the Dr. Bot, because
Yeah.
these guys can heal each other themselves up too much, and that's a huge freaking pain. So the faster they die, the better. Like, seriously, they get like 3 actions per round. Or 3 turns per round, which is way too many. And also their healing sometimes gives buffs there, like these guys got more speed and constitution.
Yeah.
Just to make things even more annoying. Yes, Joseph Mengele, that's the Nazi SS doctor I was thinking of. Guy who can appear as like basically mini-boss in this area.
Meow, meow, meow.
Alright, let's just try and tear into some of these guys. No, yeah, go for the chain knockback. Get them out of here. Home run. Yeah, I'm not sure why their AI has them sometimes try to use healing abilities on corpses, but... Okay, so no movement this round. We're gonna have to find some other ways to get our stuff done. Let's see, how about we get some hits on you? Yeah, it's not a lot because they do a brace, but it's something. Butcher, you can body slam, right? Let's see. Yeah, body slam here, drag this guy over. It does hurt you, but gotta do what you can to move around. Am I right? Yeah, good. Just keep trying to heal that thing for now, okay? Thank you. And now let's go after this TV. Oh nice, that actually unlocks the command so I can still use it now, so... Let's just take this picture out of the picture. Excellent. Now throw some spiders at this, hopefully get some damage. Oh, I thought I changed the category on this, whoops. Thanks for letting me know that, Blushworks. Yeah, I did, like, update the stream info and everything, so I could have sworn that was fixed. My bad, there we go. Thanks for letting me know about that. Yeah, I must have been tired again, because it was up till like 11 playing Peak with there was Jiro and Kai arts. Let me actually give them a shout out as well. Was that the one, or let me figure out who it was. Let me actually shout out Jiro. Oh, that's not the one. Okay. We'll figure that out in just a sec, but let's see. Again, let's just warp in, clobber one of these guys, and then get out of here. Alright, one down, good. Now they can't heal each other anymore.
Meow, meow.
But yeah, let me shut them up proper in just a sec. We'll take a bit because, you know, the fact that there's like a cooldown on it, but let's see. Yeah, I just gotta remember exactly how it was spelled. Oop. Right, you are... Oh, right, gotta turn off that mode for a second, which is always a bit of an annoying thing. Alright.
Meow.
Yeah, there's the first one. I was playing her with her last night, along with Ajiro. As soon as that command refresh, give him the second shout as well. It wasn't like it wasn't a very pro run. We died pretty often in the second area, but in our defense, it was definitely a bit of a more tricky layout than I'm used to.
Meow.
Yeah, it would be good to get like another good attack ability for use, because Infest doesn't do too much to take advantage of the mark. It's something, but not a ton.
Meow.
Alright. There we go. Yeah, like I said, my defense I was up to 11 last night, so I was kind of tired. Alright, let's go with, how about... Yeah, I'll go with some more range, I guess. It's already got stuff to boost our other things, so I think we're good on that. Rare furniture, nice. What now? Ooh, torn tendon, that's... Okay, that's not actually that bad. Torn tendon is dexterity, so that doesn't affect you. Okay, that's good. Or fine, at least. Alright, got shoot robots, Garfields, some of those Ubermensch that Velocity was talking about. Okay. Yeah, these guys are the working in ones because they can reflect projectiles that hit them, so they're kind of hard to use if you're using a ranged team. But luckily we don't have too much in way of range, so... Just run up and smack this big guy. No, okay. I might get knocked back a bit further, but... That's fine. I think he can take a hit or two.
Meow.
Yeah, we'll get them bleeding too, which is good.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Alright. These are playing a teleport behind you. Oh, he did kill a bird there, I guess. Yeah, it actually bounced he's so fat it bounced the ball back into the robot. Yeah, I imagine it's less that, haha fat and more that it's just, the whole genetics have gone so bad they make the guys from WALL-E look like Olympic athletes. That's my headcanon, at least, so that... Ooh, nice 30 damage and a confusion.
Meow.
Yeah, that means basically that Hunter's gonna have to go with these other guys. Oop. Forgot to turn off Discord and beat this mode, but... Right, can I shout you out right now, Jiro? Okay, Jeeroh. With the little underscore there. There you go. That's the moon bear I'm thinking about. And now let me turn back on streamer mode just so I don't get little notification noises. Yeah, you can just keep singing right now. Yeah, very good singing. Hang on. Okay, I'm not sure where it is in the settings, so I'll wait on that for a bit. The swamp move, I'm not sure, so let's just go for the shoot robot. Oh, nice. Forgot about the soul link they had going on there. That helps. Yeah, I think I'm kidding about those guys being Garfield. They literally have a move called Lasagna Flop, and... good old lasagna. So they are actually Garfield, basically. Yeah, but bad news for Jim Davis about where his cat goes in the his cat likes in the future. That's fine.
Meow.
There goes the lasagna flopping. You gotta say with a bit of an accent since it's German. To read privacy, my servers, nope. Okay, not here. Alright, how are people looking? No one badly injured so far. Robot can dodge, but... Wait, if I bounce off you, it might start bouncing off these two, so let's not do that. Instead, let's go give Garfield a smack in the butt. Okay, less than great, but now in range to get your back flip out of the way. Now you. And you got yourself... Alright, I can slide slash him to get him out of the way. Nice barrel claw you. Nice double combo there.
Meow. Meow.
Thanks for a little fly friend. Ooh, nice hit, crit rock fly. Now just one guy, one robot left. Now 0 left. Now it's just one Garfield.
Meow. Meow.
He hates Mondays. Yeah, I'm not sure how to re-enable that mode. Let's see. Just gonna keep looking. Okay, heavy shots could work, because the thing is... Oh wait, I think craft arrow could be good, but let's go with heavy shot, because marked enemies cannot miss. Can't miss against marked enemies, so it's gonna do a lot of damage to them. And bypass their shields as well, so that's really gonna be good. Alright, let's shake some. Let's give the machine a big ol' shake. Give me your loot. Oof, a necklace and smelling salts. And just you had a little smile on the scene, it looked like it very much enjoyed being shaken. Yeah, do not let me actually see. How about... Alright. Yep, time to fight the boss too. You may have guessed who it is. It's the big man himself. Auf one! Hessen wieder Katzen! Yeah, whatever, buddy. Alright, first order of business, kill the Fear fetuses. Alright, can't use any more of those, but I'm fine with rolling dice on heavy shot. Yeah, I still kicked his ass last time, so this is... He's not gonna be doing much better this time, but... Because, yeah, last time we fought Hitler 3 and beat him up. Then my cats made him his personal litter box. You know, exactly what he deserves. The right thing with this fight is you want to try and get rid of these little guys quickly before they before they grow up and he starts buffing them, so... Nice, that's another one.
Meow. Meow.
Yep. Alright, Bird, you can get over to this one, maybe. Yeah, let's see how far we can get to you.
Meow.
Okay, don't think you're going to be able to kill him before he grows up, so let's start working on one of these clones. How about this one? Yeah, and actually get a bit more fragile once the big man pops out, because he'll start shooting clones if they get to low health. Because you know what they say, he's the best at killing Hitler. Alright, let's keep looking while we're waiting. See if I can figure out where that thing is. Alright, he's gonna start attacking us in a sec, but let's see if we can get some bit more damage off of these clones. As once he pops out, he's gonna start trying to buff him with speed and attack. And they get their speed buffs take buffs very well because they have a multi-hit attack. Right, I see you over there in the corner, buddy. And that's fear in the corner. Losing my religion and all that. And yeah, also just sets up the clone dice as well. Which isn't too annoying unless you're like using corpses for necromancy. And yeah, there go those buffs he's using, so definitely want to try and kill them off before they do too much damage and get too buffed. And we've got them. One of these guys lone health, so we should be able to get rid of him. There we go. Nice job poisoning the big man. That bullet had a curve to it. What's this, wanted? Remember that move? They just like do some weird bullet curving stuff in there. Right, you are... Okay, you're over here then. Let's finish this one off, and then we just have to worry about the big man. Punch that goofy mustache off his face. There we go. Now it's just a boss left. Should be easy to work with. Alright, now we can get some good heavy shots on him. And right, gotta keep using this just to get the speed boost, because why not?
Meow, meow.
Alright. Yeah, let's make use of the fact he's currently marked to really lay a hurt on him. There we go. Oh, actually, right, Girder. Girder those loins, baby. I'm not sure where the Discord thing is. Oh well. I haven't been getting too many notifications, so I think I'll be fine. I'm not gonna... It's not like it's gonna drive me too crazy, but if that happens, but... Alright, we actually can't body see him right next to him and then smack him, so that'll work. Yeah, again, it does a bit of damage, but I'm fine with taking a bit of hit. Just a tiny hit. Oh, there's streamer mode. Okay, let's turn on. There we go. Okay, now I shouldn't be getting any, like, no message or anything. Alright. Alright, time for you to do what you do best, Führer. I still laugh that if there was a bug, which means you could actually miss that attack somehow. He blinded him. Right, don't think they're gonna be able to get in the way, so let's just have everyone kill him in time. So let's have everyone just hide. It's back, the big man's gonna blow! Alright. And the rest you can just smack around his robot corpse if you want. Oh, actually. Oh, he can't mark him. Okay. In that case, you may actually be able to beat him up, actually. I think we have the ability to do so. So let's just do it since he deserves it, you know. Doesn't get to use this big kamikaze attack. Alright. Right here.
Meow, meow.
There we go, now he's down. Yeah, I thought he couldn't mark him when he's like that, but I guess he's immune to stats conditions in that state. Alright, let's see, do what they want instead. How about health regen? Because I feel like Song of Spring is kind of not that great because you gotta like stay in one place to use it. Or at least make use of what it gives you. Alright, time to head even further into the future.
Meow.
Into Edmund and Florian's first, or Tyler's first game. The end is nigh. And right, what did you get, Butcher, again? All stats up but wet. Okay. That actually pairs up with your ear mutation decently. Got like flipper legs, I guess, is what's going on there. Again, not terrible, but situational. And right, these guys teleport. And weird collectives, like, they all attack and... They all attack and count at the same time. Yeah, a bit weird and dangerous thing like surround you, but that's what the bear trap is for. Yeah, what other games did I get? Was I playing? Alright, let's just... Yeah, I know these guys like teleport behind you when they're damaged and their backstabs are fear and they always crit. Which is a bit worrying. Let's see. Yep, they're doing the old teleports behind you thing from they always meme about in with Cold Steel, whatever his name is. Alright, I think they must have hit each other because of the I looked away for a split second and now one of them's nearly dead. Well, two of them are at least. Nice. And right, what else? Roadcraft DX. I think I heard that from videos, some like suggesting like some turn-based games, but that one kind of felt too simple for me and just I kind of lost interest in it. Oh well. Ooh, nice. That works. Now let's go for this one. Try and get that look out of the way before he does any damage. How much is that? Half circle. Okay, so we can't actually hit you there. Yeah, I thought it was just like 3 tiles, so it's actually more like the half circle. Okay. Good to know. In that case, get you out of the way and put some bugs in this one. Alright, let's see. Okay, we can't get you then. Here, that one, I'm not sure if using Toast will help that one's a counterattack, so we'll just take the spin. What else? There's Lost in Art and Miniature Realm, which is kind of like a don't expect adventure game. It looked kind of fun. Alright, let's go with. How about Eye for an Eye so we can get some bleed as well as like the potential to blind enemies. That could be good. Turn on. It's on. And let's set it to copy. Now I got a cat next that looks just like Wayne? Huh. We made a clone of ourselves. Nice. Well, it's minus the gear, but... cat. Indeed it is cat. Alright, clones as well as these guys who have multi-hit melee attacks. Alright. No one quite in range to be able to hit, so just go some buffs. Also, Druid is hanging out over here for some reason. That's a little worrying. I'd like the Druid hang out with the rest of the party, please. I don't know why he's off on his own today, but it's a little bit worrying. Also, there's Dungeon Sellers I saw. That was another one from that same video. Kind of like a mix between a base builder and a dungeon exploring game. It's pretty cool, even if the English translation was a bit rough. But not the best place to be, but we can work with that. Alright. Let's just bash that rock into you. Good. Alright, Druid is fine. Let's see. Yeah, right here. Probably the best.
Meow, meow.
Yeah, I think a demon is just like it grows up if we don't kill it fast enough, which isn't too bad. No, please don't throw Bear Trap among us, guys. That's a little bit dangerous. Well, I think probably one of the other demos I played a lot of was Welcome to Elderfield. It's actually had like a few demos over the years, I think, but it's like the newest rendition of it. Basically, it's like a horror Stardew Valley farming game, kind of like Stardew Valley, but, you know, creepy. I guess like Nightville, I want to say, is the aesthetic I got from it. Even though, you know, I've never actually watched it, to be honest. I think, like, again, the only audio drama I've really watched is the one I worked on, but I don't really watch too many that often, to be honest, but definitely seemed cool from what I played. I played like a in-game week or so, I want to say. I'm assuming these will take damage from Toast, even though I don't have turns on the turn timer. Yeah, like a part of me was tempted to do like a I played 2 weeks of this game sort of thing, just to like show it off a bit. There wasn't really much time for it. I think it is still available though, if I looked. Yeah, the demo is still available, okay. That could be something I don't find anything good on Wednesday for Friday. Alright, let's get some bugs in you.
Meow.
Me? And now let's just finish you off. There we go. Alright. I guess the demon has to be killed then. I thought it's like one of those enemies where you don't have to actually kill it if it's on the field, since it's just like a thing that just throws up if you don't kill it in time. And I think our guys got it handled, right?
Meow.
Alright, last two demos are Tales of Tuscany, which I listed up, so I might be able to play that again in a little bit, actually.
Meow.
Alright, what do we got? Let's see. Take damage again next turn. I guess I'll go with that one. You can, like, stack up some heals on you or something. Demonic Cat. Horns and trample, but you can't heal. And I don't like that. Alright, where was that last one I was looking at? One sec, gotta cough for a sec. I'll be right back. And back, sorry about that. Just had a cough and, you know, had to get some stuff out real quickly, so I'm good and all. If I get glass in that eerie pit. That is just spawn glass on a tile, okay. And golden egg, I think we're good on. Just thinking real quick, because I know this boss doesn't have like a, it's just a single boss, so maybe we can, I'll give you Cat in Hat Book since Soul Link isn't going to help with this boss, as far as I can remember. It's everyone's favorite Isaac boss, the Bloat. And it's just the one enemy here. The base thing is that we do not want to go by its sides, otherwise it shoots a beam of bleed at us. Alright, let's go with some stimulants on you. That's how we can focus on getting some good shots on this thing. Alright, good first round, so now it's time for you to... Oh, you don't have quite enough speed, but I know a way to get a bit more movement. It also works on shields. It also... Okay, looks like shields also count for taking that damage. That's good to know. Alright, now that thing moves around whenever someone takes an action, so gotta be careful about that little guy. Okay, for a second I wasn't sure if it was attacking us or it was using its blood laser. Yeah, thanks for hitting your own thing there, buddy. Serenade to give our push a bit of healing. And let's try and go over here as a distraction. Actually, let's see. Yeah, if we go here, we can teleport behind it. And teleport that's nothing personnel. Yeah, it can still hit them, but it doesn't actually do any like damage to them. Alright, at least get a water ball because you actually have the mutation on you. That's nice. So it gets a tiny bit of healing at least. That's nice. Oh. Quit moving. You're making the ball bleed everywhere. And someone makes us bleed as well. I don't know how that works, but it does. Alright, let's see. I can still shoot you if I move here, so we'll do that. And get out all our heavy shots, even if it does hurt the cleric a bit. Yeah, I'm not going to use the shoehorn because it's doing damage to people. Alright. If I move here, I think the people will push us out of the way, so let's see. Alright, now I can do something to you at least. Just look that thing in the face. There we go. Ooh, you're nearly dead. Let's keep healing. But yeah, there's no way I think I can get you to hit them, unfortunately, so let's just run distraction on the eyes. Do not jump there. Uh-oh. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, so I can go here. Yeah, these eyes are a pain, but... Yeah, fly around here, just try and get them out of the way. Good, good. Druid, time for undoctoring time. There we go. Now you're not quite nearly dead. Okay, can move it here. Big punch, nice. Oh. Alright. Oh, nice. It knocks them back as well. That helps. And bash you with the girder. Okay, good. That was a little close to the butcher. Maybe I shouldn't have used lighten the load on him, but it seemed like a good idea. Alright, let's see. That doesn't do much better since of an increased range. What damage infested 2? I think I'll with infested 2 for now, I guess. Not amazing, but your thing is already murdered. You already get like guaranteed mark on that, so it's not as helpful. 80 necklace. When you damage a bleeding unit, heal 3. That could be good, but we don't really have too much in the way of bleeding other than eye for an eye, so we'll leave it be for now. And right, you can get your bird head back. Yeah, just stopping to think about who could use the big mace for a bit. Oh, you got a mundane stone as well? Oh, Ash, cool. And right, what do you want? 15 damage. Yeah, then we'll just go taking 15 damage instead. Didn't need to push that automatically, but I may or may not give that to you once we get to the. Then again, your V stats are pretty low, so I might give it to. Yeah, I think I would want to give it to the stone too. Low stat -2, so for you that would be just 1. assuming counting these things, so... And again, maybe the Mundane Stone isn't as useful for you as I thought it would be. And I want you to have the turkey so you can heal yourself, so... Not nearly as useful as I thought it would be. Yeah, not sure what the, synergies for that one, but... Alright, that seems fine for now. Not an amazing bit of gear, but it's something. Alright, these guys are the teleport behind you, and these guys summon clones yourself, so... No way to hit these guys, so you just wait here, Wayne. Especially since you're kind of beaten up. Alright, let's see. I realize now I should probably just use friend or foe to get a bit of extra healing on these guys, but oh well. Right, they'll go next if we do hit them, so, And again, the only one that can really get behind is this little guy, so I think we can do something with this, but... And again, Okay, in that case, I think we're just gonna wait these guys to get a bit closer. Not the best idea, but it's the only idea I really have, beside hitting one and making them go behind us like that. But clone might die here. Alright. First off, big party heal. Nice. Ooh, nice. Rattlesnake got him. Let's, yeah, give these guys a bit of health regen, that'll help out. Okay, one down, good. I'll move here just to cover his back. Again, please don't go swimming around the creep or throwing bear traps in front of my butcher timely. It's more than a word, please. Alright. And yeah, I do want to get the heralds, just so he doesn't spawn any more shadow guys. Although they keep running into the jumping into the sewage water like that, I'm fine with that. Alright, there we go. Perfect position. Yeah, let's put a few bear traps down for when they come closer. Nice. Okay. But yeah, those last few demos. Tales of Tuscany, which I gotta play more of. I think it's sequel to some, or like a spin-off of some game called Teenage Rhapsody, which is a really silly little, Alright, that's that guy there. Some silly sort of RPG game a while back. I never did get to play it, but it did look interesting, I guess. Okay, good. It doesn't trigger your teleport. But yeah, since you're stuck there, let's give you business. There we go. And again, just do some little singing to get everyone patched up again. Yeah, suddenly the druid became the big party tank healer all of a sudden. And last one is Huglands, which I did remember seeing because I think during like the first day of the my next streams, the devs, someone in chat recommended that one to me, which I'm pretty sure is like a dev or something. And honestly, I was not impressed with it. Like, it's supposed to be like one of those cozy games where you're like setting up a new life in the town and stuff. And like the first like 30-40 minutes I played of it just really didn't feel like. Like, so the story of the game is that, like, the bunch of goblins ran into this town and caused a whole bunch of trouble before running off. And then you come arriving and you're supposed to be helping out while building up the town back up and stuff. But frankly, these people in this town just seem very, very stupid. Like, the second quest you get is some farmer guys, like, saying, "Hey, those goblins let my sheep out and now they're running out everywhere. Can you help me get them back?" And the sheep are, I kid you not, like 20 meters away from where the quest giver is, from his ranch. And the game kind of implies that you came a few days after that goblin attack, so this Farmer's just been standing there with his thumb up us, but doing nothing while sheep are roaming around 20 meters away from where his actual farming is, and it's just like a real feeling of like, damn, are these NPCs helpless or what? Okay, stimulants plus for intelligence. We definitely want that. Like, I know as protagonist you're gonna be doing some stupid people, but this just felt a little too ridiculous. It felt a little ridiculous for me, and just like, geez, how useless are these people? It's kind of fun in that game that there's like you have a happiness meter, which is based off like your health, your hunger, your thirst, and whether or not you've decorated your home more recently. So your character's like some sort of shopaholic who becomes depressed if they don't add some new stuff to their house enough. Alright, let's take a look at these pills.
Yeah.
Ooh, candy. That's dandy. Yeah, it could have been better, but... Okay, thank God. It causes permanent constitution loss and can give us cancer if it hits, so... The fact that I was literally able to just waltz up to us right at the beginning of the big battle really freaked me out. In case you're running cancer disorder, which basically means that you lose stats to gain mutations at the end of every battle. And you permanently lose them, by the way, so... That's extra mean, that they could just like waltz up and just try and smack my cat and give him cancer. Right, let's see, what do we want to do here? What I think I'm going to do is throw some buffs out. And get maybe some allies out who can probably take some hits, some cancer blows for us. Because remember, party members can't get cancer, but the cats can, so let's see. They do explode eventually, so if we last that long, that'll kill them as well, but I'd rather just kill him first off. Yeah, this could have been a nasty encounter. Well, it can be, we're still alive. Alright, 7 plus 8 is enough to kill this guy in one hit. Oh. Okay, we can still move in. Okay, I was panicking for a second, but we got him. Okay. No one's in range of these guys yet. They're all distracted with the crow. Alright, you do not have enough to go for a World Squad, which I would have done since they would give us the best ability to kill these guys off quickly, so let's see. First off, go for the Sing for damage and health. What do we got here? Yeah, go 4, and that wouldn't be enough to cast anything on these guys. Yeah, just seeing how close any of these things to us. Best is this guy, but alright. In that case, we're just gonna hang up here and go for some more mana. While they're distracted with the crow. Alright, would the clone permanently lose stats? I'd assume so, but at the same time, I'm not sure. Alright, so let's see. If I throw a bear trap here, I think I can stop this guy from coming up, so let's do that. Nice, that's another one down. And one more bear trap to really stop the wave from these cancerous cats. Go for more speed and intelligence, which doesn't really matter to Butcher since they have a low cap already, but it's something. Oh, okay, you're gonna be fine still, so let's see. Okay, I think that's the big, nasty ones down. Now we just got the weaker ones, which are fine. Because we should be able to outrange and outspeed them. Let's go for a bit of money while we're here as well. Might as well. Yeah, let's get some more scrolls out as well, just so we can have those guys cause some chaos.
Meow.
Definitely gonna get you the upgrade list when we can. So that way these guys can really cause some pain. So as it is with the brace, they're not doing much. Guess you do squirrel. A wave of squirrels to block access this way. Good job, team. These days the squirrels just get smashed by these weird living cancer beings. Yeah, more bear traps, that works. And more of those too, good. Alright, we definitely got this. This guy's gonna explode anyway, I think so. But I want the kills, so let's go blow him up. They're dead, so very dead. Okay, that was scary at first, but we managed to make that work without any constitution loss. And there we go, 5 adult squirrels, please. Yes, me walking up to like the 7-Eleven and saying, "Hi there, I'd like to buy 5 adult squirrels, please." Yeah, boogers are better apparently. For money, I'm not sure what poop gets. I imagine an item or something. I think with Frank's events, you always get something. And what's the radiant flail do? More intelligence and inflicts poison once per battle. And I think we're all good in intelligence. I mean, Mew could use a bit more, but they're kind of dumb muscle, and plus they don't really have the, they can't even use it. And I like you having the speed, since then you can use your moves more. Alright, time to fight Mother. And they'll be able to head on to the future. Or even more future than the future. Alright, let's see. Yeah, obviously first thing I want to do is get you guys boosted up so you can get more moves going out. As the game plays a cheerful little song about how great it is being dead. I think we can knock that in, grab this and knock back into the Mother, I think. Oh, okay, no. Oh well. Worth a try.
Meow, meow, meow.
Alright, we can shoot you from here. Yeah, isn't it great being dead? No more calls from Uncle Marty. He knows what he did. And that guy's a real pain in the ass. I'm kind of fitting that I think of Uncle Marty when I think of Lisa, because that's supposed to be Brad's father, and he's a real jerk. Still need to finish that with the, that little special extra area, but I never could, like, beat it. Alright. Grab that radar gun or whatever that is. Yeah, imagine you're gonna do some stupid stuff like shoot bear traps at the ground against this boss. Okay, that actually is a decent move. And maybe you can focus on like some of the weird growths that pop out. So I know eventually they can turn into heralds, which can be a bit annoying, but yeah, I can just go for stimulants so we can get their big intelligence boosts. Yeah, let's work on some of these things that single go out too much. Ooh, here's a good spot. Sadly, we can't use late in the load and miss as well, but Steam! There we go, there's some damage. And yeah, get the squirrel squad out. Go my buddies. Remember, if they kill stuff, the rest of us gain stats from it as well. So that's gonna be good.
Meow, meow, meow.
Alright, it is gonna grab you in a sec, but actually, wait, let's see. Yeah, let's get rid of this big thing here and then move back down. Okay, still freed Scrolls even though it was confused earlier. I mean, it's so pathetic. I could have sworn it did, but right, you have Soul Link, so shooting these things will hurt you now, which is nice. It doesn't give you the marking mouse issue, but that's alright. It does mean that Wayne can focus on shooting any dangerous bits that pop up. Right, the scroll should probably go over the masses since getting that'll just kill them with all the thorns. So go for the go for her nuts. Right, the crow killing stuff works as well, so. Here's one. I did hear there's like a glitch with certain psychic move. I think it's like Chaos Teleport or something where if you use it, Mother just completely disappears. I don't know what that's about, but and our clone is gonna be a bit of a pain to bring all those down everywhere. But I'm not gonna say no to some extra damage, I guess. Alright, let's go for an eye removal. Just to get a bit of bleed off, why not? In fact, let's remove it a second time. Just steal Mom's eye. She's got a lot of them. She can spare a few, right? Alright. Move here and once again go for a spin. And I got a lot of those killed. Good. Where do I want to go now? How about right here, because this growth is getting a bit big. I don't know why seeing this to make you think of that cutting edge game again. Maybe it's just because, you know, we're cutting up some weird tumor-like growths out of this thing. No, no, certainly not the, not Squirrel Squad. Oh well. Just to get a little song to my squirrels, they deserve it. Alright, take aim away and then shoot. The main body. Ooh, that's actually pretty dead, so yeah, hit them. So Butcher's free, just in case anything happens. Shoehorn, nice. Okay, now the squirrels can start focusing on these things to put extra damage against us. Okay, of course, that one doesn't work. How about this big one? There we go, now we've got a damage push from that, so the more of these she spawns, the more we kill. And therefore, the more damage we deal. There we go. Another one. Alright, that's not gonna do too much, so just flutter. Doesn't even get like the extra crit damage from being marked. Oh, nice heavy shot. Actually what I wanted. Yeah, luckily I don't think she heals anything if like she eats a fly. Alright, doing good against her, doing good. Fly's doing some work, thrashing around, nice. Ooh, very good turn all of a sudden. Yeah, I think these flies just break out because they do enough damage, I think. Let's throw in a few extra hits against her. And get the Butcher out so we can do some fun. There you go, buddy. Yep, let's chop her up. And where can we move? Yeah, I'm fine sacrificing, Right, I think they'll actually hurt you, so let's just body slam, I guess. And have you move back, just get some food. There you go. Alright. I think we got her now. Yeah, now you can just sing and kill her. I think she failed that because she didn't. Those things didn't spawn. I guess she got confused. There you go. Don't even get like a little death animation because she was infested. Nice, that went well. Alright, let's see. Damage and health. More stats on a feral attack, which also again applies to your ally, so I'll probably give that to you then. Alright. Now, what are these things I got, by the way? Tractor beam and trash can lid. Okay. Alright, let's not touch the big glowing orb with the transmitter on it. So I don't know if it might be the sun or not. Now it's time to head into the infinite. To infinity! And that's it, we're just going to infinity. Intercleric mutated, cool. I'm like a snail now. The infinite. Which doesn't have an— oh! See? See, I freaking told you! I told you I was the best! Me! I did this! Do you see Miss Peptone, you old crone, who's mounting to serve now? Not me! Ha! I'm here getting ready to see the face of God, and all you're doing is being dead. I should reanimate her like I did with you, just so she can see this. So she can witness my astounding genius! I unlock the infinite! Me! By myself! Now go! Go, my child! Enter the infinite! Tell that son of a bitch who sent you! Thomas A. Beanies! Alright, here we are, the infinite. Biblically accurate. We're in heaven now. So time to go kill some angels. So what do we got here? Okay, we've got the Stacy clones as well as angel cats. Holy One's area attack gains shield, immune to holy, and it gains all stats up when struck by it. Does that mean the cleric attack will actually heal them? That's a little worrying. Okay, in that case, let's try and get some spiders in here just as a distraction. And a bear trap as well to slow them down. Yeah, we had hell, so we had to have gone to heaven at some point.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
How much speed they have? Ooh, they have a lot of movement, or at least a very long range attack. And they only move once per turn, just making sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Stacy, because she can give buffs as well, so... Let's just get the buffer and tremor out of the way. Alright, good. Now it's your turn, Abraham, or whatever your names are. Okay, damage and knockback. But yeah, I think your attack is technically a holy attack, so that would be bad against these guys. But they can still be feared, so let's do that instead. And I can still rip out their eyeballs, so let's do that as well. Oh, did I actually apply Soul Link to the crow? Whoops. Oh right, I think it got pushed into you and you got Soul Linked or something. Okay. That's a bit awkward, so... Let's fix a mistake by getting myself bitten and killing this angel for you guys. Alright, did I make anything better, Druid? No? Well, it was worth a shot. And one itself is pretty strong as well. Alright. Alright, it's my Spiderling. Yeah, just weaken his Holy Shield, because that's going to be a pain if we don't break it down. Just this one left in as well as the Stacy's. Alright. Where'd you get blinded? Oh, we can figure that out later. Right now we got a couple angels to kill. Alright, you're marked, so... Have fun having an arrow fall on your skull. Alright, just one more angel over here, which I think our druid can handle. Right, go like this just to avoid getting our clone.
Ooh, I'm dying.
Meow.
Indeed you are. Ooh, I'm dying. I didn't think the angel would have like a silly voice, but what do I know? I've never met an angel, so I can't really describe what they're like. Right, get you patched up again after all that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... Okay, I can actually drag you down here and I get you. Still okay then. Welcome on in, Flash Hound. Thanks for the pets. We're currently going killing angels in heaven right now. Or sorry, the infinite. But you know, this is just what heaven is like apparently. Lots of angels and cats that want to kill ya. And that's reminding me, I was looking up the lyrics to that version of Get in a Cage that played after we beat the Hitler last time, and the lyrics in that one is like he's talking about how much it sucks being in hell, and that he's surrounded by cats that are always tormenting him, like tearing up his clothes, triggering his allergies. And at the end of the song, he apparently starts turning into a cat himself, so imagine it's like he's about to wind up one of those isekai / reincarnation animes. Is where he's gonna be like adopted by like some very kind Jewish woman or something. Alright, let's see. It's gonna be... Natural Hero seems good. Yeah, it's gonna be like that show, Heil Honey, I'm Home, if you ever remember that one. You know, the one where it's like Hitler and Ava were the, let's loot it, I guess. We're next door neighbors to a Jewish couple. Hey, a single coin, nice. And it only lasts like a couple episodes, if I remember correctly. Oh, music time. Angel Cat, we've got Angel... Tracks units, Doomsu kills it. And Gatekeepers. Goes after whoever has lowest max health. Okay, that's worrying. Instantly kills units or permanently lowers... Ring Earth. Monsters by 2, okay. That's worrying. I mean, this is like the big finale area, so... Let's see, in that case, we're probably going to want some little guys then. In that case, we're going to wait for you to summon some guys. Anyway, who's in elite? We've got this Angel Cat here and this Angel Kitten here. And then the rest of you are... Okay, none of you guys are actually, Yeah, just thinking here if we want to go after the Angel... The Gatekeepers. I actually think I was watching another streamer playing this, Tikri. She was playing this and got a bit spoiled because some of the enemies that appear in this area had shown up. None of these guys. It was like supposed to be like an angel and Oathbenem or something. Okay, that'll break your shield. And let's start going after the Gatekeeper because the fact they cause instant killing is worrying. Oh, and a summon as well. Alright, let's see who can hit me. Just the Angel Cat there, but let's just focus on you since you're in range. Oh yeah, it was only one episode. I could have sworn there was a second one, but just like one that didn't get actually released. Alright. Alright, we can't get a couple on you. Hopefully you'll be distracted by the crow for a bit. Yeah, just gotta be careful not to have the Butcher accidentally get caught up in stuff. Like, bumping into someone with the wind, because he does have the poison from his fish necklace. And go for one extra turn. Actually... we can't get the Gatekeeper right now, so let's go get you instead, because... Nope. I'm not sure why you missed. Oh well. Okay. Okay, that's Attraction, not Charm. I saw the hearts and I was thinking that's what that move was. Alright, let's see. What do we want to do right now? Let's... Yeah, let's go for a few big punches on you just to wear it on its shield and make you afraid. I'm hurt. Okay, Bear Trap there is fine, because that could get this guy if he moves around. Yeah, get out of here, Angel. Also got some of those Oathbenem rings around as well, if you know those things. And the Gatekeeper just ate my crow's soul. That's fine, that's kind of what your job was. Ooh, that's a pretty nasty kiss. 5 poison on that one, jeez. Okay, there's skeleton cats that can give shield as well, which is even worse. Alright, let's get you out of the way, because I do not want you to keep stealing more souls. Not the kind of thing I'd expect to see in heaven, to be honest, but what do I know again? Yeah, let's try and go for the kill. Nice, okay. Insta-killer's gone, and now we just have these guys, the Doom Inflictors, and this summon. Ooh, even better, we can have our squirrels do the dirty work for us. Get 'em, boys!
Meow, meow.
Okay, not quite enough on that one, but this one will get it. Yeah, Doom is an instant down, but I'm pretty sure it's just an instant down, not instant kill, but didn't want to risk it by using it on like a big person. Unless it's someone who's going to end the fight. Which we should be able to do with that one.
Meow.
Alright, we can't reach you, so let's just kill the angel kitten. Oop, why are you blinded again? I'm not. Maybe it's the Holy Wind attack? That's my only thought. The only thing I can think of. And right, let's go here and use your slice and dice move. Just that way we can slide down that way and get the corpse. There we go. A little bit of body slicing tech there. And right. Got the Bone Boy here and just the Angel Cat here. Alright. One more guy and then we're done. And we should have him in just a second. You do need healing though, it's an issue, but... Alright, we've got to actually kill you. Oh, that works. Okay. And now we need to get Lord of the Flies or Duke of Flies. Let's go with Lord of the Flies plus then. Now they do 4 extra damage instead of 1. Although that Charisma could have been good, I think we're good. Alright, let's see. You're definitely going to need healing at the start of next battle, but let's give you something different since we are going to come to the big final boss in a second. Something you can actually use instead of like a bird head. I think it's just going to be us and one guy, I think. Let's see what we got for these. Roid Rage, maybe. Healing, a big bucket of lard. Yeah, let's go with a bucket of lard, so that we can like lighten the load a couple times, eat the lard, and then go to town. And what's in the opening? Angelic Protection, that is... When targeting me, teleport. Okay. I think we're good for now. Alright, boss time. It's... the Creator. Do not take revenge, my dear friend, but leave room for God's wrath. Oh, okay. He summoned good versions of us.
Meow, meow.
Alright, it's a mirror match. We gotta fight God. Nosce te ipsum. What's that mean, actually? Let me see. Now you got me curious, game. What's that Latin say? It means know thyself. Okay. Philosophical Delphic maxim, which is the crown to Paul in the ancient Greek.
But because of your stubbornness, your unrepentant heart, you are storing up wrath against yourself for the day of God's.
Oh, you also got a crow as
when
well.
His righteous judgment will be revealed. The Lord will be revealed from heaven in blazing fire with his powerful angels.
Alright, let's see. First, let's go for the cleric, of course.
No God.
Because we all know how much clearers are bad for enemies' teams. Well, good for them. Which is why we're trying to kill you first. Uh-oh. I still have one way to... Don't panic, team. I still have one, what's it? I can still reset the battle once without any consequence, remember.
You will be cursed in the city, and cursed in the country. The fruit of your womb. and the crops of your land, the cows of your herds, and the lambs of your flocks. You will be
Alright,
cursed
we
when
can
you
at
come
least...
in,
No, we can't chop
and
you,
cursed
so...
when you go out.
Let's chop this Screwed up. Okay, not quite enough to kill him, but... Can't eat some lard, yummy. And actually, let's... actually, wait, he's a water tower. We can't do anything with that. Alright. Let's get some stimulants down, give the team a good speed buff. Okay, you're gonna be attacking next, but... we have no way to reach you guys, so... just apply the buffs. Oh, nice, that's one down. Yeah, we luckily didn't clone our clone, so that's good. Alright, 2 down. Only 1 down on our side, which is...
Warning is for you.
could be worse.
And if you do not resolve to honor God's name, down on
Okay, so we can't even hurt the creator right now.
your blessings. In fact, he has already cursed you and all your descendants, and he will smear your faces with the dung of your sacrificial lamb.
Dang, gonna rub poop on us? God, jeez. Alright, that's the clone, okay. Let's double check there. Alright, Scroll Squad, let's go.
Meow, meow.
Gonna throw hit or 2, weaken you. Oh, right, you jump away whenever we hit him. Okay, that's gonna be a bit of an issue, but we can make this work. Teleport back a bit to get some room. Ooh, right, you are regular. Oh no, Wayne's clone. Okay. Let's patch you up a bit at least. Yeah, go for the Raven. Or Crow. Either one. Nice shot. Only 2 left. Ah, you're not quite in range. Oh, right, the clone's throwing bear traps down in it. You can't see him either. Okay. Alright, can we get him yet? Not quite. Let's see. Blood a couple times, and can we get behind you? No, we can't. In that case, you next. Not quite. I really wish I could get a kill off on you. Oop. Okay, there we go. We got
Because of your stubbornness,
got me and Mew down.
unrepentant heart,
Out. And you left right into bear trap. Nice job.
for the day of God's wrath, when his righteous judgment will be revealed. The Lord will be revealed from heaven in
No.
blazing
Stop
fire.
trying to give God parasites. Okay, now our guy's permadead, but that may not be too bad. We'll see how things go. We may have to accept 1 casualty, but I want to see how well we do with this fight. Before we, just go re-rolling everything. Alright, round 3. Let's see. Again, let's go for some stimulants. We want to buff up the party for phase 2, whatever happens in it.
In the city, cursed in the
You have, yeah, I need health healing, so have some.
fruit of your womb will be cursed, and the crops of your land,
There you go.
the calves
Bone killed.
of your herds, and the lambs of your flocks.
And, wait a minute.
When you come in,
Uh-oh. God's a cat, folks! Memento Mori. Now he's the Destroyer. Yeah, that phrase I know. Remember that you will die, or something like to that degree. Okay, 9 damage is bad, but not, like, terrible, I think. Alright.
Meow, meow, meow.
Go for big group healing, and let's get God. And I imagine he takes less damage hit him from the front is what the shield means. I think. Probably what that means, or just get blocked. Alright. Everyone's around God. Okay, can't get in there yet, so you wait a bit. Alright, God's confused, so let's move you away so you can get healed. Okay, God has trample as well, so gotta remember that. Oh, okay. And guys, stop attacking God. We need to. Oh, you're in bad shape. How bad is Holy Blast gonna be? I may risk it to keep you alive. I mean, you do have 40 health, so I think you can tank it. Alright. Stay with me, man. Stay with me. Alright, 36, I think we're good, so let's go for a buff as well. Okay. Well, then again, that damage is going to be a lot higher if you keep... It's going to have a lot less health to keep shooting God. Okay, that was bad, but we survived. Okay. Could be worse. Could be worse. Okay, can't really get a good heal off on any guys, so let's just go for that. If anything, the Girder is giving us a brace, so we're good with that. Alright. Alright, can't even move yet. Then again, he can if you use Body Slam, but I feel like that's a bad idea, so let's not do that yet. Alright. Go distract them, squirrels. Get them. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, give him the big hit, bro. And yeah, you just stay here because he's kind of surrounded right now. Okay, so it's block and it's counterattack. Good to know. We're doing some good damage to him. We got this. Down on your knees. Alright, once again, give you the business. The business of being healed, that is. And you're fine, so. And more stimulants. You really just want to get your skills boosted up so you can really do the damage. Oh, 1 sec. Uh-oh, God's pissed. Tenebris Eternae. And it looks like he just gave himself a whole bunch of backflip. And let me look up what Tenebris Eternae is. Because again, now I'm curious. Let's see. Tenebris Eternae means eternal darkness, apparently. But yeah, that's fun, getting an instant down like that. So, 2v2 now. Well, 2v2 plus all my guys versus 1. And my guys, of course, being all my chipmunks. We're gonna need to get some backup on this guy. Good news that we have a lot of squirrels to send out, so go for the nuts, gentlemen. But yeah, next time I may want to get some revive skills on next time we do a run of this. Ooh, nice. He's You step in the bear trap, so hopefully that'll stop keep in place.
In various places.
Alright, it is.
Hear me, Gloria! All this will mark the beginning of your great pains in your remaining days.
Alright, I think we need to use Air Blast, that'll push him away, so let's push him into the bear trap for a bit more damage. Also, I should mention, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but we are just going to be doing one run today, because I have a meeting at 5 that I want to get to, so I don't want to, like, risk out going overtime on this. Just like a bit of vocational rehab stuff, but, you know, I want to be responsible and all that, you know. I'm a good buddy who's trying to get a job, so, you know. We're not going to be getting all that stuff done. I'm not going to be doing more than just this run, it looks like. I mean, to be fair, I'm not even sure if this is the final battle of the game. If, like, after this, the game ends or something, but we'll see. So what are you doing, God? Alright, chopping up some squirrels. Kind of what I expected. Oh. Oh, they're alive. Thank you. What's the catch, God? No, seriously, what's the catch? Why would you revive my guy? Now I'm concerned. Right, you're okay now, so let's go with some... Get Eye for an Eye to get some blind and bleed on you. Hopefully at least get some dodges off on these guys. Alright, let's block you with the Fear Hammer as well. Put the fear in God. Alright, he's on the ropes. We're gonna kill God, everybody. We're going full JRPG here. Which one was it where you killed actual Abrahamic god, Shin Megami Tensei? Nice. Alright. Oh right, you have the back foot now. Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's go with this one. Let's just kill some weak guys. Oh, nice. We got another immobilized, so we can now keep rushing them. And it's fine if we lose one or two. We want to get some of these guys out of the way. They're almost bear traps. Hooray! We killed God! Uh-oh. Uh-huh. The child. Spice Venom. And let me look up that up again, once again. Because, again, I want to see what all this Latin is. That means, consider the end. Your life be proved after your death, or something like that. So now we gotta kill the god fetus, or whatever this is. Well, we have God here looking pretty angry. Oh, and it looks like he's showing Holy Blast whenever we damage that. Also, I'm looking like the weird vaguely Gigas thing, all these cats being sucked into God or whatever's going on here. Okay, what are you doing now? Now I just had you use your God Blasts. Also just notice that the Child's Flame counts down a turret at 0 releases a pulse. Okay. So that's going on. That was going on there. And I got the feeling the pulse depends on what's going on with the backgrounds. Like, it's white now, so it's gonna be something different. I think. Alright, let's go for a bit of damage. Like, not a ton, but something. Oh, okay, that's just a knockback. Oh, and this one is... I'm not sure which one this is. A Wrath of Holy Light. I see a spot we can hide in over there, but... I feel like doing an instant death on the entire field would be a little much, so I don't think it's gonna be that bad, but... Oh, I think it's... Oh, I see. Some of the guys are actually covering it, so what we're gonna do is get some allies out to block it. cherubs, huh? That's a little worrying. Like, what's gonna happen? Are they gonna wake up or something? Let me break two of these just in case. Alright, you're out of range. So let's get some heals on everybody. My thought was get a bunch of scrolls out to hopefully cover up for this guy. Oh, maybe that's what the cherubs are for, to block the blast. Because their corpses are blocking the line of sight. I see now. Alright, squirrels. Alright. That's gonna work. And now these guys are gonna smack this to wake them up. Alright, that one's not in range, so... Get back, everyone. He's gonna blow. Alright, 12 damage, so that's survivable, but... Again, I don't want to deal with that all the time. Still not exactly sure what's with the cherubs. Also, I noticed we're taking bleed damage, which is a little worrying. Let's see. Give some healing on the crow. And let's throw some punches at the god fetus, whoever this is. Wait, and the song is called Dig Your Own Grave, I think it is. I could just hear like them saying that in the song right now. Remember, we need 10 health to survive a hit, so... Gotta remember that. And yeah, good job on the bear traps, buddy. You're not helping, really. Alright, let's see. 26, da-da-da. And we'll get the squirrels out here and here. Get a lot of friends for us. Alright, that's the crow going now. Alright. Lever these, because he can. And move out of range, because he's gonna shoot some god bolts at you. And let's get some squirrels just in position. Alright, purity time. It's not too bad. Alright. This one you have trample, right? So these guys are going to die fairly quickly, but I think that's fine because the more quicker we get them through, we should be okay. Okay, yeah, Pulse just like knock everyone back, so that's not that bad. And this is the one where he does 14 damage if they're not hidden. Alright. And we cannot get in range this turn, it looks like, so we want to get any more stimulants, I guess. So let's see. And yeah, let's not actually do anything crazy like lighten the load, so let's see. Better idea. There we go. Yeah, I think the slam is somehow doing bleed damage, I think. Alright. Okay, Wayne is nearly dead, so let's get you a bit. And you can move just about anywhere, so let's go get you over. Yeah, you'll be fine going like this. And also have yourself a nice delicious turkey in the middle of fighting God. Yep, turkey time. And give you a bit more speed for next time you can move around. I do notice he's a little bit mobilized right now, unfortunately. Again, Wayne, I don't know why you're throwing around so many bear traps when you have better moves you can use. Like, you literally could have moved... Like, you literally could have just moved up and shot the god fetus here, but... And yeah, I know I call it the child, but... You know, it's definitely clearly what it is. Some sort of god fetus representation of God, so that's clearly what it is. Alright. Right, let's go for... We have enough range to go... Teleport over here, throw around some squirrels. And hide. But I do gotta love the Preacher guy. It's reminding me of the Dogma boss fight from Isaac. Gotta love some furious firebrand preacher screaming at you as you're fighting in some holy creature. It's something games need more of, I gotta say. And yeah, you can't move at all because you're immobilized. And which squirrel's gonna crack it open? Alright, that works. And next, this is the one where it'll attack the areas you're standing. How's everyone's health looking? Everyone's looking alright. Honestly, the multi-hit works fine because it makes them go faster and only targets this one area. As opposed to like some area next to them. Oh, okay. How are people looking? Wayne Clone is getting hurt. And we're getting adrenaline, that's nice. 3 extra turns it looks like for this fight. I mean, it does make sense to get a bit extra time since, you know, this is like the big final battle. Alright. Crow is getting hurt. Yeah, I'm going for the Crow instead of the Wayne Clone, because the Wayne Clone is being kind of dumb. Like, sorry, Wayne Clone, but seriously, you've been throwing bear traps everywhere. It's gotta stop. I don't know what your obsession is with bear traps, but it's frightening children. You gonna attack him now? Thank you. There we go. Is it over? Hooray, we've killed God! Abrahamic one, even. We pulled a Shin Megami Tensei, what was it, 1 or 2? One of those early ones. And you can love what it's worth. And we're getting a whole bunch of stuff right here. So let's see what we get. Hook's a necklace, sack of meat, cleric's relic, prayer card, ring of mushrooms, and a tiny cage. Yeah, let me look at the achievements, see what exactly I got for each of those. Let's see. Prayer card is for everything with the cleric. Tiny cage is everything with the druid. Sack of meat is everything with the butcher. Ring of mushrooms is beat the creator with the druid. Hooked necklace is creator with the butcher. And cleric relic is, you know, creator with the cleric. So what do these do? Tiny cage, some random animal familiar at the start of battle. Ring of mushroom, all your AR effects gets 1 area. Ooh, nice. Prayer card, potentially gain shield when you take damage. Brace and inflict fear units that contact or attack you. Nice. Heal meat gives you more use each time you destroy a corpse. Hooked necklace is damage, thorns, and cleave units that contact you. Nice. That's spilled out into the ground. The corpse of beetle creator lies in a pool of its own pale blood. I'm gonna leave it alone for now. Yeah, I've seen a lot. You should just leave the god's corpse alone. And I'm pretty sure it's like a loot or die, if you gain loot or die situation, so I'm gonna let Mew live. Yep, we're back from heaven, everybody. Winning. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, Radio Guy. We are all going to die, especially after killing God. Alright, time to get the good stuff in. Let's see, what do I want to get rid of? So again, I do want to definitely get some more runs against God with the with some good stuff. So let's see what else we want to put in there. What is like the new stuff we got? Rare card. Hooked necklace and cleric's relic. I still want the heavy mace, even if it does make it slow as hell. Might be good for like a fighter since they tend to have speed. Let's get rid of that. And the eyeball. And one more thing to put away. How about... Pestilence is fun, but I mean, there's Reese for it, but I think I'll actually, I'll keep it for just for now and get rid of Snack. Sure, how about? There we go. Hey, Dr. B. Oh, hang on, let's chat with Steven first of all. Hey, Steven, I just killed God. Let me guess, Act 3 is hard mode now? She unlocked hard mode for Act 3. Someone should throw you a party or something. They should. Or donate to Gamers Outreach by typing in !donate. Speaking of, it's your birthday today. You're like 3 months and, let's see, 8 days late, Steven. Gasp. Well, chance it's not, but on the odd chance it was, I thought it'd be a funny thing to say. Like, imagine it was your birthday I said that. Your mind would have been blown. Isn't that right, David? Imagine your name was David. Good luck. Yeah, imagine if I was David and it was my birthday. But you know, when you're Steven, you get a little messed up with time, so maybe he thinks it's my birthday for real. But hey, Dr. Beanies, guess what? I just killed God. I didn't find that button you were looking for me to press, though. So the moment you got back in the time machine, the creator started regenerating. Probably should have expected as much. Yeah, the last two, like, end bosses did that as well. Well, there has got to be some way of ending this arrogant prick's tyranny. Wait just a goddamn minute. Yes, I have it! Nuke the fetal Christ child! We build a nuke so powerful that not even an atom will remain! Here, I have kept a jar of radioactive liquid. Just in case. Take it. I need to mix the fluid with the life essence of another Eternal. Okay, sure. That King Soul Heart from could work. Just mix in his blood and bring it here. Don't worry, you'll beat this supreme being or die trying. Godspeed. Or rather, God not speed, since, you know, that's what we're trying to kill. So let's see, you gotta kill the throbbing thing. Then return to 1 damage to everything. At the end of each spell, gain 1 to stat and -1 to stat permanently. Okay, so we gotta do some... Okay, so we're gonna hurt everything and also gonna gain and lose stats, so... Interesting. But yep, we killed God, now we gotta kill the good... Now we're gonna try and nuke God, it looks like. Interesting idea, Mr. Beanies. We'll see how it works. But for now, we're gonna have to end things, because again, I got that meeting I gotta go to in like 90 minutes, I want to get ready for it, so... Thanks for hanging out, folks. Hope you had fun watching me kill God. Now, let's see who can raid out to. Who else is doing VTuber SummerSlam? Let's see. Raid channel. Search and filter. Categories. VTuber SummerSlam 2026. Let's see. Anyone I recognize? Not really, but how about sending you off to someone playing some... Let's send you off to, how about... Actually, anyone on my team doing anything? Like the stream teams? And I'm just gonna let guys here's listen to a song about the future and things like Switchblade Claws and Razor Paws, or whatever that is. Well, Stephen Lucari's doing a bit. He's also doing some VTuber SummerSlam, I think, so let's go to them actually. Let's see. And plus it fits since we just met Steven. Tunnel Spell Act 3, but looks like he's doing an Ocarina of Time Randomizer, which is fun. Might be a Ship of Harnican, which is like that Unity version or whatever. Or like that decompiled version, but in any case, I'll be back Friday with something I probably picked from the Steam sale, so have fun, everybody, and take care. We killed God, hooray!